Live at 5, a Southwest Atlanta man who damaged his bike on a sunken manhole cover. Well, as you can imagine, he is angry with the city and the state's Department of Transportation.
After the city denied his damage claim, he contacted Atlanta News First consumer investigator. Better call Harry.
Well, Harry is live on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, uncovering an even bigger story. And Harry, you're getting results out there.
Well, you know, Tracy, this started as a complaint from a man who was riding his electric bike down Ralph David Abernathy to work. It's a newly paved street within the last year, and he hit this sunken manhole cover right here. It's about an inch deep. And he said, Harry, the problem is not just here. So we started looking around just on this single project on Ralph David Abernathy and realized the more we looked, the more we found. Every time Steve Williams rides his bike on this newly paved section of Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard in Southwest Atlanta, he keeps a careful eye on the pavement. Go too far to the right, and he could drop into a sunken sewer drain. But here's what got him. About a year ago, a sunken manhole cover at the intersection of Ralph David Abernathy and Lawton Street.
And when you hit the manhole cover, what happened? So, big bounce, didn't fall off. A couple things fell in my bag, but I dented the rim of my bike.
The sunken cover is a hazard to bicyclists, and drivers hate it. Williams filed a damage claim with the city of Atlanta for $227, but the city denied it with no explanation.
When you got that denial letter, what'd you think?
Well, I thought about you.
Ralph David Abernathy is in the city of Atlanta, but it's a state route and part of a larger ongoing city project to revitalize the area. Steve prompted us to find out who's responsible for what during these paving projects. So we pulled the state contract to resurface this 1.3-mile stretch of RDA Boulevard from Joseph Lowry heading west. It was a $1.7 million project paid for with funding from the federal government, the state, and the city of Atlanta. Paving is expensive. The state paid a local contractor $374,000 alone for traffic control, $391,000 for the asphalt, and look at the third largest award, $359,000 to adjust or raise 100 manhole covers just like the one Steve hit. That's $3,600 for every cover. But we didn't have to look far to find lots of examples of sunken manhole covers and more than a dozen sunken storm drains. Why? GDOT says the sunken manhole covers belong to AT&T and says AT&T only uses its contractors to do the work. None of this was mentioned in the state's final approved inspection. But after we started asking questions, GDOT took another look and says, we have determined that 6 AT&T manholes and 15 drainage inlets have not been appropriately adjusted. The state says it's working with AT&T to raise the manhole covers. But what about the 15 sunken storm drains?
Well, it's another one where the grate's below the surface of the asphalt.
Look at the one we found down the street. It is so deep, you can see the old layer of asphalt several inches underneath. And someone painted the entire drain yellow. We don't know if it was intended as a warning, but Google Map images show the paint wasn't there before. Atlanta News First Investigates is getting results and answers. We know most of the storm drains belong to the city of Atlanta. GDOT says it is working on a plan to make them level with the pavement, but it's been a year and a half. And what about Steve Williams' bent rim? That's where this story began. He says the city forwarded his $227 claim to Georgia's DOT. He says GDOT promised to respond within 30 days, but 1 year later, he's still waiting. All right, so we got a hold of the inspection report when this project was completed and everything was checked off, and there's no mention of the manhole covers. One thing I want to bring up, that $359,000 charge to raise all of this stuff up, They actually reduced that down from 100 manhole covers to 20, so they actually adjusted the bill. So instead of $359,000, the city paid out $71,000. But you still have the issue with this and AT&T, guys.
Harry, this certainly is a bumpy issue for many drivers and really can be unsafe for many on the road. So what did AT&T and the city of Atlanta say about this?
Well, first of all, AT&T did respond to us and gave us a very short statement that basically said, we are going to work with GDOT and we are going to raise these 6 covers. So we are getting results there. These will all be fixed. Anything that's labeled AT&T, or in this case, Bell South, because it's an older manhole cover. As for the sunken drains, we've contacted the city several times, and we've spoken with the mayor's office, and they were supposed to get back to us, but we're still waiting to hear what they're going to do about that.